us to see if we can obviously come out on top. So when I think of this matchup, like I just want my Hurricanes to get up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be sleeping on Louisville. Louisville's a good team. They're 4-1 on the year. We know how formidable they can obviously be. You know what I'm saying? But the name that catches my eye is Chris Bell. Right now, our defense is a lot better. You got Jacoby Thomas, who's playing at a good level. Bryce Fitzgerald, the true freshman, who's on All-American list for 0-3. He's been playing at a high level so far this year. But you have to be able to watch out for Chris Bell, and you can't let Miller Moss stand back there, take pictures, call his girlfriend, holler at his family, right? You got to be able to get pressure, and that's where Messendor comes in. That's where obviously Ruben Bain comes in, who I think will be a top 5 overall draft pick next April. That's where those guys come in. You got to get pressure in this game. And what I want from my Hurricanes, do not let off the gas pedal. Do not let off the gas pedal, okay? We did that against Florida State. The boys got back in the game late. Yes, we was up 28-3, but do not let up, right? Keep your foot on their neck. Keep your foot on their throats the whole game. Don't mess around with Louisville, right? Everything's in front of us. We got a favorable schedule pretty much the rest of the way. A couple games in there, like obviously, okay, we got to watch out for. But for my Hurricanes, do what we need to do, okay? Do what we need to do. Slow down the run. Pressure Miller Moss. Do not stand back there and let him cook you with a Chris Bell, all right? I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? We're too talented. The secondaries has improved. I want to see us handle the business. Period. That's where I stand, though. But like I said, I feel good about my Hurricanes. I feel like we're going to come out on top. Look, the rest of our schedule, Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State, Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh. The only game that might worry me a little bit is the NC State game. I was just a tad bit worried about that one a little bit. And maybe the last game on the road at Pittsburgh with their audience, obviously after Thanksgiving, that's the kind of a game you're going to have to be ready. If not, you might get hit in the mouth. Other than that, I feel good about our schedule. I feel like we're going to beat Louisville. I know what Louisville has at the table. Like I said, I'm respecting Miller Moss, which is why I said our defensive front has to play very good this year when we obviously or on Friday when we play them. Because if not, it can be a long day, right? It can be a long day. So we got to make sure we pressure Miller Moss. Don't let him get in the rhythm early. You know what I'm saying? Make it difficult. Disguise different looks. You know what I'm saying? And just do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Offensively in this game. But he has shown if you pressure him, he could be a little turnover prone, right? Or he has 4 interceptions this year. If we can pressure him, good. Do not let Keywan Brown or Isaac Brown, don't let them boys get off. They're a dynamic duo there in the backfield for the Cardinals. Let them boys cook. You're going to get cooked. So that's what we got to slow down, pressure him, and don't, let Chris Bell, who's one of the best receivers in the ACC, get going early in that game. But I'm going my Hurricanes, man. 31-17 victory at home against Louisville. They come out on top. I'm going with my Miami Hurricanes for, obviously, the victory, man. So I'm rolling with them.